Somebody is mad. I don't know why I keep hearing this, and then Knight of Swords is what I keep seeing, and that's on the bottom of the deck. Somebody is angry because whatever energy that you're walking in, they wanted to walk in that energy. They knew that you were someone that was about positivity, helping people, you know, get out of negativity or toxicity, you know, as you hadn't got out of negativity and toxicity. And they knew that you were a healer, a spiritual teacher, and this is what you will be doing in the future, you know, helping people as they had them, you know, looked into your future, your destiny, your purpose, and they wanted that. So it's like they're angry because they thought that they were going to secretly harvest and feast your energy, take your energy, and then dump their energy off into you. And people around them will be confused, think that they had changed into this healer, this spiritual teacher. They will be helping people get woke. And it's like they're stuck in their energy, in devil energy, being toxic and bonded and blinded to a lot of bad karmic debt. A lot of people that are attached to them, they were getting hit. They were taking losses. They were getting sick. They were being financially unstable, you know, going through stuff unbeknownst to them that they couldn't explain. Is because they were attached to this person that was secretly trying to harvest and feast on your energy, trying to be things that they, you know, wanted, things that they knew that you would be in the future, they wanted to be. And they thought this would just stay hidden. They would play with spell work, trying to call your energy onto them, and they would, you know, dump their energy off onto you. This is somebody that you weren't even attached to, so none of the energy could be projected off onto you. If they were attached to people that you were attached to in some type of way, you got detached from them people. You ended up speaking the truth to people, cutting them out. They ended up, your divine counterpart ended up ghosting you. They couldn't attach themselves to your energy. They couldn't play in your energy. Whoever was attached to these people, they were getting hit so they could wake up. So they could get enlightened to, you know, who was around them doing a lot of stuff unbeknownst to them, causing confusion, you know, riling up a bunch of people out of anger to get karma, and they didn't know. They didn't know this person was somebody that was here to rile up a bunch of people, Knight of Swords, to, you know, for the devil, out of anger, because they could no longer, you know, play with spell work. They didn't know that they were confusing themselves and placing energy, projecting their own energy off onto other people that's attached to them and not you. Yeah, the Death card and Eight of Swords. It's like this person is at the Eight of Swords, bonded and blinded and stuck. They could be going down, you know, for death. Somebody actually passed away because this person did something behind the scenes to try to have your energy stuck. And thought that they were playing your energy as they had to bind your energy in some type of way. And it backfired. Somebody ended up passing away around them. And it was because of spell work. And this person possibly thought that they couldn't go to jail for playing with spell work, or, you know, they would never get caught. But they're stuck at the Eight of Swords in spiritual jail. And they didn't know that as well. They're on their way to physical jail as they physically did things in the physical realm. It's like they didn't just try to play with spell work over you. They did something in the physical realm too. And this was all unbeknownst to you. This is stuff that you didn't even have to worry about. It's like as they tried to play in your energy, it just backfired onto them and the people that they were attached to. And it was their fault. And it's like they didn't know as they were watching you, trying to be you, trying to, you know, bind your energy because they, you know, wanted to harvest and feast on your energy, and they would just leave you and their energy. It didn't work. It just got them stuck, bonded, blinded, and tied up, and now they owe, you know, in this physical realm. They had already been stuck in the spiritual realm, and they didn't know. Yeah, Five of Wands is here. They caused a lot of conflict and chaos and fights and arguments throughout whoever they were attached to. Different family members, different friends. They just caused, you know, some type of conflict. Even if they were in relationships and things like that, they caused conflict in their household. They caused conflict around, you know, people. They just caused this drama and chaos amongst everybody that they were attached to, trying to sit back and copy you, compete with you. When they couldn't have you stuck copying and competing with you, it's like they wanted to literally cause harm to you with spell work. This person thought they had you stuck. Eight of Swords is here is what I'm hearing. Three of Cups in the reverse. And it's like You didn't even know this person. You never connected with this person. The person that they thought that they were keeping stuck to them or binding to them, you weren't even connected to that person. So it's like they could not have you stuck. That person didn't know that they were at the Eight of Swords stuck with that energy that was trying to harvest and feast on your energy to copy you, to secretly compete with you. Five of Wands is here. Yeah, there's somebody you never even reconnected with. And it's like they caused a lot of conflict amongst their friends, different people, like, you know, that they would normally go to events or gatherings with, different family members, people that were close at this Three of Cups. They don't even want to connect with that person anymore. It's like they got the people that were close to them caught up at this Eight of Swords and not you. They thought they had you stuck. Even if they went and gave false statements on you and tried to wrap you up in a false case or did something, you know, to you unbeknownst to you, they caused conflict around them. Whatever you do come back on you tenfold. So as these statements was put on paper and gave against you, they ended up getting them, you know, their self stuck. Different people that were attached to them, they didn't know why they were getting picked up and they were getting stuck and having to deal with, you know, legal situations. It was because of that person that was, you know, mad because they couldn't play in your energy. Yeah, Nine of Wands is here. This person is in fear. They're nervous. This person is real nervous about whatever they did. They thought they had you stuck. They thought they had you, you know, you would be dealing with some type of abandonment issue. They wanted you to feel left alone, thinking that they would project their energy off onto you. This person knew that they would be someone that would be left alone, needing to heal and deal with whatever energy that they hadn't called onto their self because they were at the Eight of Swords stuck. And it's like they knew that they were stuck, so they figured that they would put you at the Eight of Swords and then they would walk off in your energy and they wouldn't be stuck. And they thought by playing with spell work, this is what they would get. So they thought they would project these abandonment issues off onto you and you would be stuck in a never-ending cycle and they would be walking around in your, you know, your purpose, your destiny, your energy. And it just didn't work. They didn't know anything about energy. Yeah, they're sitting back at the Ten of Wands feeling burdened, feeling pressured and weighed down. They brought a lot of stuff in their face that they cannot see and a lot of stuff on their back that they cannot weigh. This person thought that you were going to be carrying the weight of their sins, their karma. Stuff that you're not even attached to. You don't even know this person. This is somebody that was secretly attached to somebody that you know. And instead of doing the work, they figured that they, you know, as they found out they were in spiritual jail for something that they, you know, had done did over and over again. Instead of healing that and cleansing themselves, they thought they, you know, hey, they didn't want to do the work. They'd rather project their energy off onto you. Nine of Wands is here and try to keep you in a never-ending cycle. And they jump straight to the Ten of Wands. Burdens, pressure, running in circles throughout life. Caused a lot of conflict, you know, around people that they're attached to. A lot of people were getting stuck at this Eight of Swords just like them. But it wasn't you. This person is somebody that's lazy. They don't like to do, you know, work. If they're in this physical realm, this person is somebody that don't want to work. If they do work, they're somebody that's lazy at work. And they don't keep that job long. This is someone that likes to have other people carry the weight for them. Have other people closely attached to them and they be hit with karma. And then they'll just sit back as if they don't know what's happening. Having people feel sorry for them. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles is here. You're someone that works very hard. It's like this person wanted your energy. And then Queen of Cups is here. You're someone that's very loving and caring, giving. You take care of your kids. Very emotionally balanced. Very mature emotionally. You know how to express yourself properly. And this person thought that they could harvest and feast on your energy in some type of way. They had to be sadly mistaken. And they didn't know. It's like they played themselves and they're angry. Yeah, this is a lot. Ten of Swords is here. They were watching you to pin you down. Page of Swords. They were watching you, observing you, spying on you, hoping that you will, you know, be pinned down at the Ten of Swords. Placing some type of, as I said, they thought they had you stuck and they were just placing death spells on you. They didn't know that they were just placing them on their self and people that were attached to them. And they're getting ready to go to jail about a, you know, somebody that physically passed away. It just backfired onto them. whatever they were playing with, and they didn't think that they would ever get caught. But they were watching you to pin you down for harsh, painful endings. Queen and King of Pentacles. They wanted you and this person, whoever this person is. They seen you at the Queen of Pentacles, and this person is the King of Pentacles. And they wanted both of y'all pinned down for harsh, painful endings. This also could have been a wife and a husband that did this. They were watching you, and they wanted you to, you know, be pinned down at the Ten of Swords for harsh, painful endings, spying on you, observing you. And it was because they couldn't harvest and feast in your energy or have you stuck. They were just keeping their self stuck. They were keeping their self binded, blinded, and tied up. They were only weighing their self down. These are people that needed to heal. Yeah. Yeah, this person thought that, I'm also getting this person was watching you and thought that they were going to pin you down. Ten of Swords is here. They will curse and hex you, and whoever that they were with could have been this King of Pentacles or this Queen of Pentacles, and they were going to pin you down, and they would walk off with this person and become a King or Queen of Pentacles and get a whole bunch of wealth off of, you know, pinning your energy down, having you at the Eight of Swords stuck, tied up, and they walk off into your energy. And it did not work. It's like this is your Wheel of Fortune. This was destined to happen. The Wheel of Fortune is here. You're walking in your destiny, your purpose, and it's like, as you're walking in that Wheel of Fortune, you're walking in your purpose, what you're destined to do. You have good luck, you have longevity, you have good fortune, and the wheel is only turning in your favor. They didn't know that as they're at the Eight of Swords in spiritual jail. They just picked up stuff and started playing with it. You know, the only way that it could have worked is you were at the Eight of Swords, binded and blinded, and tied up to the devil for debts that's owed. They didn't know that. They thought they would just bind you in some type of way and play in your energy, drain your energy, harvest and feast on your energy, bind you and, you know, your soul in some type of way. And it did not work. This was destined to happen so this person could stay binded, because it's like this person didn't know. They just picked up stuff and started playing with it. Whatever they were doing in the past, it was only working because they were attached to that person. And they were just keeping these people stuck. And that's why it was only working. Eight of Pentacles is here. To keep them weighed down. To keep other people weighed down that was attached to them. And they're constantly, you know, so they could, you know, unfortunately, or, you know, one day realize that they're at the Eight of Swords stuck because of that person. And that person is the one who got them caught up. But yeah, this person didn't know. They were just thinking about your destiny, your Wheel of Fortune. This person was trying to look into your birth chart. Queen of Cups. They knew you were someone that was psychic. They knew that you were someone that's very intuitive. And they knew you had a destiny and a purpose. This person was obsessed with trying to walk in your destiny. They could have got a hold of your birth chart or tried to mimic, you know, different energies that are in your birth chart and things of that sort. Whatever calling they knew that you were destined to have, they thought they would have you bind it, and they would walk around here in this Queen of Cups energy and Wheel of Fortune. It couldn't stick to them because it's not theirs. They ended up staying stuck at this Eight of Swords, and then a Death card is here. And that's why they're mad, Knight of Swords. And it's like whoever this person is that they thought they were going to get a whole bunch of money out of, get this person to be committed to them. That's at the Ten of Swords. It's like they realized as they were watching you, trying to pin you down, they were only pinning their self down. Whatever relationship that they were in, whatever marriage that they were in, it was only pinning them down at the Ten of Swords for harsh, painful endings in that person that they were trying to stay attached to for finances or material gain. Yeah, Ten of Cups is here. Judgment and then High Priestess. So yeah, this Ten of Cups and Judgment and the High Priestess is like whatever was hidden or they wanted to keep hidden, they're under karma. They're going through karma or receiving karma. If they went to a practitioner to try to keep stuff hidden and try to do spell work over you and cast death spells and binding spells, they're going through karma. They're going through judgment. Them and their entire family. Ten of Cups is here. They just cause chaos and conflict amongst their self, and people don't even want to reconnect with them. As the Three of Cups in the reverse popped out, a lot of people ended up getting stuck. A lot of stuff ended up getting exposed. Secrets were revealed. The Sun card is here. As they were just watching you, waiting on your investments to come in. Watching you build on things that you wanted out of life. Seven of Pentacles. And it was for them to think that they had you stuck at this Eight of Swords. It was for them to think that. They didn't know that they were stuck. And if they knew they were stuck, they thought that, okay, now this person is stuck, as they thought that you were physically stuck some type of way. They could have sat back and got readings, you know, from a practitioner or somebody that read tarot that, you know, did negative work for them. And they didn't know that they were reading that person's energy when they would ask questions about you because they couldn't play in your energy. They couldn't get your energy or read your energy. And they couldn't stand it. It's like they thought this in the beginning. And it's like now that they found out, they're angry. They're weighed down. They're pressured. They didn't get that, you know, in the beginning when they were doing stuff falsely to try to have you stuck physically and mentally and spiritually. They didn't get that whatever energy they would read, you know, to see, is this person stuck? Because they would ask different questions like, this psychotic. It's sad. And you have to laugh to not let the devil win. As the devil thought that they had won something, but they didn't. This was confusion that the devil had them placed over them, and they called on the devil to destroy them and people that's attached to them. So it's like they would ask questions like, is this person in spiritual jail? Is this person stuck? And they didn't know that this was their energy that they were reading. And the devil was playing tricks on their mind because that's the, you know, the energy that they hadn't called on. They didn't know that they couldn't play in your energy. Yeah, Seven of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You're divinely protected. It was blocked off. It just backfired onto them. Yeah, Six of Swords is here. You hadn't been sailed away or moved away from, you know, whoever. You moved away, and, you know, like this. When I say Five of Swords is being under mind control, physically, mentally, and spiritually unstable. You know, that's how I look at stuff, as I read energy the way I want to read energy. I don't read energy going off of what everybody else read. I go off of my own intuition and how I read. And I look at that as being under mind control, as you walk in jealousy, hatred, envy, and self-sabotage and trying to sabotage others, and you don't know it's coming back onto you. At the Six of Swords, I look at it as being, you know, physically, mentally, and spiritually stable. And it's like a mind thing. You're sailing away at the Six of Swords to calmer waters. You're not at the Five of Swords being under mind control, letting different things control your mind as you walk in devil energy and not your own. You're someone that was at the Six of Swords being divinely guided by your ancestors. They couldn't get in your head and have you, you know, under mind control. You were already gone, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Yeah, the Emperor is here. You're someone that walk in Emperor energy. You can embody every king in the deck in an upright position. And it's like you have control of your own energy. Someone that's very intuitive. One of the most powerful kings in the deck. And you came out on top. Controlling your own energy. Controlling the energy that, you know, you allow around you. After you hadn't sailed away at the Six of Swords and got woke. No longer in a confused mindset. Sailing away to fulfill your destiny, your purpose here on earth. Sailing away from things that no longer serve you. Yeah, Empress energy. It's like you and this person, you can embody every king or queen in the deck. You can balance out masculine and feminine energy. Emperor and Empress. And then Six of Swords is here. You are being divinely guided to sail away, even if your person, this person that you weren't attached to, was still attached to this energy that was trying to have you stuck, trying to pin you down at the Ten of Swords. You sailed away with both energies, your masculine and feminine energy, as y'all share the same soul. That's why this person could not play in your energy. They couldn't have you stuck. You were already gone. Six of Swords is here. You had already sailed away to calmer waters, physically, mentally, and spiritually stable, and woke. If this person was stuck to this person, they were just at the Eight of Swords, going through karma, constantly feeling weighed down and burdened and pressure, sitting up binding and blinded to a lot of bad karmic debt. They could have ended up going to jail as stuff had been backfiring onto them, as they were attached to the person that were trying to, you know, secretly throw stuff at you, as y'all share the same soul. They were only pinning their self down at the Ten of Swords and under heavy mind control in a body as you haven't sailed away with both masculine and feminine energy. Yeah, justice is here. The situation will be balanced out. The situation been being balanced out. Everything had done backfired. As you walk in divine energy, you had to been divinely protected. Your energy, your soul. And they had been sitting back watching you at the Page of Swords, observing you, pinning their self down at the Ten of Swords. They ended up watching you and could have found out they were under a curse and hex and not you. Ten of Swords, Page of Swords.